do a fill with me. So my client had this set on for about 3 weeks. So first things first, we got to remove all the polish, all the old polish on the nails. And I'm just using my 4X coarse drill bit. And you want to make sure you're using all the zones on the drill bit and you're not rushing or anything like that. So here I have a photo that you guys can see. I'm using zone 1 on around the cuticle and going down to the body, and as I get into the rest of the body, I'm using zone 2 like I'm doing right now. Then as I get further out, I'll be using zone 3. I do want to add that you can take off the polish however you're comfortable with, but I just find it easier this way. And if you're not comfortable using a 4X drill bit, you can use a regular coarse drill bit or a medium drill bit to take off the polish, because you're just taking off the polish. 4X is really used to debulk thick acrylics, like if you're doing a removal or if you want to thin out someone else's work or anything like that. And if you're wondering why I'm using it, I'm just used to it. I used to work at this salon and they made me use 4X all the time, so now I'm just used to it. But again, up to you, whatever you want to use. So I want to add another thing. While you're taking off the polish, you also want to take off any lift in the corners or anything like that, and you can tell by how it looks. Like if it looks dry and crusty, you can take that off as well. So now we're going to go ahead and start our prep process. We're going to push back all the cuticles and remove any dead skin that we have pushed back. So just a reminder that when you're using your nipper, that you want to be careful when you're using this. You don't want to cut your clients at all. So now we're going to go ahead and remove the shine off the natural nails that's exposed, and we're using our sanding band on low speed. So this part is optional. You can do this or you can totally skip this. I just like my shape to be really crispy, and I do this again after I apply the acrylics. So for this broken one, we're going to make sure that we apply the right nail tip and prep it as usual. So as always, I will be using my swipe to scrub the nails. This dehydrates and sanitizes my client's nails before I apply my primer. So now I'm priming my client's nails. I'm using Young Nails Protein Bond, and then we're going to go ahead and apply acrylics. So you guys will notice for some nails I will be applying one bead. That's because I only need one bead, like for this one. And then some nails you guys will see that I will be applying two beads because the growth is like there's a lot of growth, so it has a lot of space between, so I will be needing more acrylic. And you guys will see that I'm applying more sometimes on the body because I have to readjust the apex. So now we can reshape and refile our nails just to get that crispier look and crispier edges. This also helps with the shape lasting for 3 to 4 weeks or more. Now we're going to seal the cuticle area so we don't get any lifting. I'm using a medium gel bit, and you just want to make sure you're seeing the space between the cuticle area and where you applied your acrylics, and that's how you know you sealed the cuticle area. So this part is optional. You can either use a sanding band. I'm using a sanding band to buff the nails smooth, or you can use a regular buffer. So, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 159 160 So now I'm just scrubbing the nails using a regular rubbing alcohol before I apply the not the acrylics, the designs. And my client wanted a simple deep V French tips and a heart on her ring finger. So I just want to add that every time I do French tips, I always ask my clients if they want the classic French tips or they want a deeper smile, or things like that, because every client is different. So you just want to make sure you're asking them. This client, she specifically wants them really deep, like almost like the smile is an almond. So that's what we're doing. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned a lot. Stay tuned until the end of this video to see the final look, but I will see you guys in the next video.